Hey there, folks! Quick pop quiz. Can you name the fastest growing states in the country? Florida, Texas, Colorado, yup, and yes! But hold up, how about North Carolina? Surprised? Well, let me tell you, it's booming! But before you start packing your bags for the Tar Heel state, there are a few spots you might want to avoid. Sure, North Carolina's got its perks, but like anywhere else, there are some places you'd rather not call home. Buckle up, because we're diving into the top 10 spots you should think twice about before settling down here. Durham. Dang, Durham. Okay, let's dive into the murky waters of Durham, a city that's not exactly the poster child for idyllic living. Picture this. You're not gliding through picturesque landscapes where everyone's grinning from ear to ear. No, sir! Durham has a checkered past, especially in the 90s when crime skyrocketed, leaving a trail of unsolved murders in its wake. Things have gotten better, but it's still a rough ride. Shootings, gangs, and deep-seated divisions make Durham a complex place to call home. Revitalization efforts? Sure, but that lingering vibe? Hard to shake. Durham's had a tough time shaking off its rough reputation. While it's made some headway in recent years, thanks to investments in its downtown area and a burgeoning arts and culture scene, the lingering perception of Durham as a crime-ridden city is hard to dispel. Durham is a relatively affordable place to live, with a median home value that's way lower than the national average. This makes it an attractive option for young professionals and families looking to stretch their hard-earned dollars. Whiteville, a town with a rough past. Nestled in the southern reaches of North Carolina lies Whiteville, a small town with a reputation for its high crime rates, limited job opportunities, and a general sense of unease. While efforts are underway to revitalize the town, progress has been slow, leaving many residents feeling trapped in a cycle of poverty and despair. The town's crime statistics paint a stark picture, with rates consistently higher than the national average. This is often attributed to the lack of economic opportunities, which has led to widespread poverty and gang activity. The eerie small-town atmosphere, characterized by a sense of isolation and distrust, further exacerbates the problem. Albemarle. Small town, big trouble. In the heart of North Carolina's Stanley County lies the town of Albemarle, a place grappling with a pervasive drug problem that casts a shadow over its small-town charm. The lack of adequate resources and the deep-rooted nature of substance abuse make it an uphill battle for local authorities and residents alike. High crime rates driven by the drug trade have become a persistent concern, disrupting the town's sense of security and deterring potential investment. Poverty, often intertwined with substance abuse, further exacerbates the challenges faced by Albemarle's residents. While efforts are underway to combat the drug problem, the lack of adequate treatment facilities and support programs hinders progress. The town's small size and limited resources make it difficult to provide the comprehensive approach needed to address the issue effectively. Salisbury, a city seeking renewal. Nestled in the heart of North Carolina's Rowan County lies Salisbury, a city often overshadowed by its more vibrant neighbor Lexington. However, Salisbury faces its own set of challenges, including high crime rates, poverty, a struggling cultural scene, and a general sense of stagnation. The city's crime statistics paint a concerning picture, with rates consistently above the national average. This, coupled with widespread poverty, has created a climate of fear and uncertainty among residents. The lack of a thriving arts and culture scene further contributes to the city's sense of isolation and lack of identity. For those considering a move to Salisbury, it's crucial to be aware of the city's challenges, but also to recognize its potential for growth and transformation. Those with a willingness to contribute to the city's renewal may find Salisbury to be a rewarding place to call home. Rocky Mount, a city striving for stability. In the heart of North Carolina's Edgecombe County lies Rocky Mount, a city grappling with a challenging reality of high crime rates, overcrowded schools, and a general sense of unease among its residents. While efforts are underway to address these issues, progress has been slow, leaving many feeling trapped in a cycle of instability and uncertainty. The city's crime statistics paint a stark picture, with rates consistently higher than the national average. This has created a climate of fear and distrust, making it difficult for residents to feel safe in their own neighborhoods. Overcrowded schools further exacerbate the challenges faced by Rocky Mount's youth, limiting their opportunities and perpetuating a cycle of disadvantage. Winston-Salem, more like win-lose. All right, let's delve into the gritty underbelly of Winston-Salem, a city that's not exactly a picture-perfect postcard for a cozy retirement. Picture this. You're not strolling through serene parks where everyone's perpetually smiling. No, siree. Winston-Salem's got a checkered past, marred by job cuts, pockets of poverty, and neighborhoods that don't exactly scream safe haven. Gentrification's trying to put a band-aid on the situation, but that lingering dingy vibe? It's like a stubborn stain. Despite its struggles, Winston-Salem isn't all doom and gloom. It's a diverse and dynamic city with a rich history and a promising future. Just be prepared for a bit of a reality check if you're moving from a quaint suburban bubble. Laurelburg, the town where hope goes to die. Y'all ever been to Laurelburg, North Carolina? It's a small town in the middle of nowhere, and it's about as exciting as watching paint dry. The only thing Laurelburg is known for is its churches and fast food joints. There are more churches in Laurelburg than there are people, and every other building is a McDonald's, Burger King, or KFC. The economy in Laurelburg is pretty bad. There aren't many jobs, and the ones that are available don't pay very well. So a lot of people in Laurelburg are poor. The crime rate in Laurelburg is also pretty high. There's a lot of drug dealing, gang violence, and petty theft. So it's not the safest place to live. So why would anyone want to live in Laurelburg? I don't know. Maybe they're really religious, or they really love fast food. Or maybe they're just really bad at making decisions. Fayetteville, the city that makes you say, "Fail Fayetteville." Picture this. You're not cruising through scenic locales where everyone's all smiles. No, sir. Fayetteville's got a checkered past, especially in the 90s, when crime skyrocketed, leaving a trail of unsolved murders in its wake. Things have gotten better, but it's still a rough ride. Shootings, gangs, and deep-seated divisions make Fayetteville a complex place to call home. Revitalization efforts? Sure, but that lingering vibe? Hard to shake. Now let's talk about the job market. It's about as exciting as watching paint dry. The opportunities are scarce, and the ones that are available don't exactly pay the bills. So a lot of people in Fayetteville are living paycheck to paycheck, or worse, not even making it to a paycheck. And when it comes to entertainment, Fayetteville's like a deflated balloon, all air and no fun. There are a few museums and parks, but they're about as thrilling as watching grass grow. If you're looking for a night out on the town, you're better off staying in and watching Netflix. Lumberton, the town that gave up on crime stats. Welcome to Lumberton, North Carolina, a place so crime-ridden that it's literally given up on reporting crime statistics. That's right, folks. Lumberton has thrown its hands up in the air and said, "We're not even trying anymore." Now, you might be wondering, why would a town give up on something as important as crime reporting? Well, the answer is simple. It's because things are so bad in Lumberton that there's no point in even trying to keep track. Poverty is rampant, crime is out of control, and there's a general sense of abandonment that hangs over the town like a thick fog. It's like the people of Lumberton have just given up hope and decided to let the town crumble around them. And it's not like there's anything to do in Lumberton to escape the grim reality of your surroundings. There are no decent restaurants, no exciting nightlife, and no cultural attractions to speak of. It's like the town has been sucked into a black hole of despair. Kinston, the town that makes you say last resort. Welcome to Kinston, North Carolina, a town that consistently ranks among the worst places to live in the state, and for good reason. With its chronic unemployment, high crime rates, and overall dismal vibe, Kinston is a place you'd be better off avoiding altogether. Picture this. You're not strolling through picturesque streets where everyone's greeting each other with warm smiles. No, siree. Kinston's got a checkered past, marked by economic hardship and a pervasive sense of hopelessness. The job market is a wasteland, with opportunities as scarce as a four-leaf clover in a concrete jungle. And when you do manage to find a job, the chances of it paying a living wage are slim to none. So there you have it, North Carolina's spots that might just leave you wishing you stayed home. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and that NC's got its gems too. But if you're eyeing a move here, steer clear of these spots. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Carolina's a beaut. Just pick the right corner to call home sweet home. Just be prepared for a bit of culture shock if you're moving from Mayberry, USA.